let's go. Try again.
Drink the rum, but people wanna say what I do, I die, man. Pessimistic, the ultimatums for you and I. Yes.
That's it?
Like, no. What are we doing? Pessimistic, I think that my life was different. I grew up in a dark home, neglecting all the kisses, affection, man, it just bounced. I wish you did so better. I'm sorry for all the pain that I caused. I feel so fed up. Cold shoulder, knees weak, I lift them boulders. I feel so older. Life, man, it just gets so colder. I'm sorry, Mom, for whatever choice I had to make. The love for you inside my heart will never ever be fake. The stitches, man, inside my heart, they're ripped apart. I feel so nauseous upon the problems I always start. I feel so caged up like an animal in the wild. Caught in a cycle, man, don't give me no Bible. Back and forth between a limbo. Here we go, once again, time to truly see the end. Let's pretend that I'm happy. Life is just truly perfect. I'm sick and tired of asking my life is worth it. So let's go, man. So I'm gonna end this song.
I write because I feel like I write my feelings down and then I delete them after so that nobody else knows.
So what's the purpose of writing?
Because I could delete everything that I feel. So, like, nobody else, like, not what I feel, but, like, if I'm mad and, like, you know, people, like, when I get mad at my mom, I just write about it and then I delete it so I could forgive it, like, forgive and forget. Not the right pace. Friends aren't friends, they lie to get right in your face. Stop putting up with this hate and graduate. The world is like a competition. Every day it's a different addiction until you get an ambition to really have an acquisition. Teachers, they expect you to have an expedition, but what they don't know is your suspicion of forgiveness to say, I did this.
Writing, I'm pretty sure writing, like, made me who I am, like, today. When I write, like, certain things, like songs or, like, stories, I go into, like, a different void. Like, it takes me to, like, a different place. When you write a story, you're creating your own universe. You know, whether it's fiction or like cartoons or like adventure books. Like, you're taking your mind into a different state of thought. You're going to a different place where you can just be you and you can write your story. See, you rather just write your story than, you know, read someone else's.
You don't understand how it felt to have a pops that never held you, never loved you. He only broke you down, made you wish you was never cared for. On my 10th birthday, I made a wish to have a pops I never missed, because he'd always be by my side, but now I cry, my heart fried. He left me in the dark, and now I really have him. Now I really hate him. People ask me who was my father figure. I say I never had one. But if my father was my father, I'd have him dealt with. Look in the mirror and you will see him. You learn to hate yourself because you will have the scar of his look. This is like, I'm about to cry, bro, because this is like...
Yeah, keep going.
You learn to hate yourself because you will have the scars of his looks. This is the acrimony I call. For me, writing was more like, it was a way to open myself, show my emotions. There was times where I'd honestly think about harming myself because I never really had a father that was there. And I never had people that was there to hold me up. It's hard when you have to hold yourself up and you can't love yourself. And then, so what I used to do was I'd write about what it was that was hurting me. And then every day I'd look at it. And every other day I'd rip it up the third day. And I always wrote something new. I used to have a diary. But then I started writing music because it also, not only did it help me, but it also showed other people my pain. If there's one thing I can say about writing is it's a way to really relax and help yourself. Because you might not be able to talk to others, but you can talk to yourself.
I remember in the 8th grade, I always had a brush fade. I didn't have any guidance and never clean like I had A made. Now being cool is the wave, and now they're saying F grades. But back in the day, we was young and didn't have nothing to say. I had friends, we were a clique, didn't think that they would split. And now it's only half the homies, the other ones just dip. My mom used to tell me, pick your friends, don't let them pick you, and that's true. Because if you don't watch them, they'll walk right over you. It helps me become creative. I have like a really good like superpower, I like to call it. I'm good at empathizing, so I can put myself in other positions. So I can kind of think like a different person. Like when I wrote this, I was kind of like J. Cole kind of, because he writes like the spiritual stuff. But it helps me become creative, like get out my creative side and bring out feelings and stuff like that.
Sometimes I get up
Girl, you're making it hard for me.
and I stand in the doorway.
Girl, you're making it hard for me.
I don't leave, I don't move, I'm stuck in the threshold. And the worst part of that is I can't figure out whether or not that feeling is an entrance or an exit.